Welcome to Divine Intel, and I was just taking a look at my messages, and I have a lot of information for you guys. Welcome to my Divine Intel in English only, but let me just explain something in Spanish because I just forgot to give them the intel. A las personas que están viendo ahorita mi show en inglés, este show va a ser completamente en inglés. Pero les digo que después de que termine el show en inglés, voy a darles el intel en español dentro del chat room y voy a publicarlo también en el Facebook. ¿Ok? Voy a publicar por escrito el intel. Así que no se preocupen. Alright? Okay. Now we are cooking. So we're supposed to be calling Karen, but Karen has some technical issues right now. So she won't be able to be in our show, but I'm gonna call somebody else. One of my oldest jets. We're gonna call Frank. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. How you doing, Frank?
I'm well. How are you, brother?
All right. So Karen won't be able to be here because technically she just can't connect to the internet.
Okay.
So she'll be watching our show through her phone because that's the only thing that is connected to the internet. Okay?
Okay.
So we're going to have a lot of information, guys. We're going to go through a lot of information. So I hope that you guys understand that things are not going to go the way they think it's going to go. They're going to go God's way. Even the Lord told us that, he's going to do it his way, right?
Amen. Yep.
So there will be a lot of confusion, and just like I've been telling you, confusion right now in the Netherlands, because apparently 1 million people show up in Iraq and start protesting against the United States troops, but it was not at 1 million. There were about a couple thousand, but that's it. That's what I know. I don't know if somebody's gonna correct me later on, but there were some couple thousand people. Most of those people were basically puppets for the Iranian domain.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they want us out because they can continue, manipulating Iraq, and as long as they can do that, they won't be able to RB. All right, so what we're gonna do right now, we're gonna go through some of the news. So please pay attention, take a look at my computer, and I will let you know something that you don't know. Okay, because if you don't know that, now you will know. Okay.
Now we will know. That's right.
All right, so this is the latest Twitter from our President Donald Trump. Says, after consultation with our great military leaders, designers, and others, please pay attention to this. I'm going to repeat that again. I want you to understand this. After consultation with our great military leaders, designers, and the part that I want you to please focus is when it says others. After consultation with the great military leaders, designers, and others, I am pleased to present the new logo for the United States Space Force, the sixth branch of our magnificent military.
Right.
We're going to go through my PowerPoint, and I'm going to tell you something that you don't know.
Cool.
Okay? Watch. Right. It's gonna go viral. Alright? Alrighty then. So now let's go to my Twitter account. For those who don't know, I got a new Twitter account. And I basically pimp this tremendous video where you see people just dropping dead because of the virus.
Right.
In China. Wait until you see my PowerPoint. You're going to be shocked what I'm about to tell you. Okay?
Okay.
And then we see Donald Trump, our president, making a historic appearance in March of Life. The first president to ever open be against abortion.
Yes.
And then we are seeing that they're also trying to frame a president because there's supposedly be a recording that discriminate him that he wished somebody, the great ambassador, to be fired. They're going to use anything to just grab him, right?
Right.
This is something. This is crazy. Anyway, then we're going to have the Pentagon. Well, not supposedly. That's the truth. 34 our heroic troops member has had some kind of a brain injury from the Iraq strike,
Right.
and this is going to bring another situation. Okay, this is going to bring another situation. It's going to get really interesting because you're going to find out something that most people don't know. Okay.
Are you talking about the brain injuries are going to cause another?
Yes, because the brain injuries were caused not by merely missiles. Something was inside those missiles.
Ah.
You
Okay.
got it? That's all I gotta tell you. That's all I gotta tell you guys. So when they find out about it, watch. Things are gonna be really ugly.
Interesting.
Okay? Things are gonna go really ugly because Iran did it. Okay?
Got it.
All right. So hey, remember that you hear it on Divine Intel.
That from the
All
minute.
right.
That's right.
All right. You didn't hear it from your guru. Your guru doesn't know crap about anything. All right. All right. So let's go over here. Transplant to attain the martial light. That's all. And we're gonna also talk about the coronavirus. I don't know why did they name it after a beer. Um, maybe they wanted to make fun. Everybody just get a shot out of it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Why would they name a virus after a beer, a Mexican beer? I don't understand that.
Should have called it Dos Equis because Equis means death. So
Yeah. So right after this happened, the United States now is going to get protected by anti-missile system, and I really thought that they already had that on premises. That looks suspicious because usually when they send so many soldiers, that's the first thing they bring up is the anti-missile system. So hey, that's all I gotta tell you. I'm already in too much deep crap.
gotcha.
Okay, when I open my mouth, then you're going to see and people, taking me out from Twitter, taking me out from Facebook, because they don't want me to talk. All right, so now we are seeing that our president, he tweeted a picture of Obama, and that's a subliminal message. I want you to understand this. A subliminal message is our signals and techniques that the new elites and the cabal, both the new elite and cabal, they uses what they're going to be using in the near future. Okay? So
Okay.
what is the subliminal message behind this? Please pay attention. They're gonna get Obama.
Yeah.
Okay? They're gonna get Obama. Mark my words. They're gonna get him. They already have what they need to get him. Okay?
Interesting. Okay.
So that's a subliminal message, people. Also, subliminal messages are all around us. Okay? All around us. We just need to decode it. Johnny's pretty good decoding it. He was talking about some gurus. I don't know who they were. He was talking about some guru using colors, using elites, symbols and stuff like that. I don't know who it was. I don't use colors. The only color that I use is the green color. But the green color is not an elite color. Well, I take that back. I take that back. They have how many colors do they have? I believe they have 6 colors. But the green color is more like more like a, how can I say it? It's more like a more benevolent signal. Okay.
It's not their top one. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not one of the top colors they use. Okay.
Right.
So just to let you guys know. All right. So, ah, my goodness. All right. So let me just say, explain something to you guys. I would like to publicly, unfortunately, I can't mention names because I'm protecting people's identity.
Right.
But there are a couple of people that I would like to publicly thank from the bottom of my heart. As a matter of fact, there was another guy who was referred by one of my pastors. He donated me $100. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I want to thank, you know who you are. For those who donate me 100, 200. There's one lady, donated me $300. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Also want to donate everybody who donate me whatever you can. I have people donating me at $3. Hey, I love you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. People donating me $10, $20, $25. I want you to know that I have you in my prayers. And I want to recognize you, because if it wasn't because of you, I wouldn't be doing this type of investigation and good stuff. But I want to recognize you. I haven't forgot about you. I have all of you. I think we're even going to take the time to email you and thank you personally. And the problem is that I've been so busy, I don't even have time to even take a lunch. I'm serious, okay? Especially now, because I won't be able to do any more pay-per-views until I feel safe.
Right.
So now I'm looking to, do business outside. Maybe I can get some money. And while I cannot do pay-per-views, but as soon as I can do pay-per-views, I will let you guys know. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Also, I got some people from Brazil. They asked me. They created a chat room, and the problem is just a little problem. I just don't speak Portuguese. For some reason, they thought that they can communicate with me, but I don't speak Portuguese. They might sound like the Portuguese, but I don't speak Portuguese.
There's a few words here and there, right?
Yeah, there are few words, but I appreciate it. The other problem is that it will be my seventh chat room. I just can't deal with too many chat rooms, people.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can't deal with too many chat rooms. I just can't. I'm sorry. I barely go to the chat room in Skype, and trust me, they just say, why are they calling Benny Intels when Benny doesn't even come over here, and they complain. Okay. So I get you. Okay, I get you guys. All right. Are you there?
Yep. I'm here.
Okay, so one of the other things that I want to address, guys, is is what the Lord has been telling me. I got intel. Okay, I got intel. I got divine intel for all of you.
Okay.
Okay, I got divine intel for all of you. I will tell you something that the Lord told me. Okay, about the virus. Yes, about the virus. Okay, I hope that Johnny can be watching this show. All right, so there's really not much to show you guys. Maybe I can go back to my Twitter account and take a look of people who actually they talk about stuff from Iraq. In Iraq, we are seeing that they're still killing people. Here it is. This is today. Let me just take a look at this one here. All right, this is today. What's happening right now? Video documented the president with snipers. They have snipers on the buildings. They shoot protesters in the head. Okay, and this is serious stuff.
Wow.
Now you're not gonna see this on the media, people. You need to pay attention. Why are you not seeing this on the media? Because the establishment doesn't want you to see that Donald Trump is doing something for humanity. They want you to put your attention in the biggest circus, which is the impeachment. Okay? That's why they want you to do that. They don't want you to know that they have snipers in the buildings, they're killing innocent people.
Yeah,
All right?
it's really sad.
It's really, really terrible. And to think about that the Iraqis want us out, that's only a Rita can believe, right?
Yeah,
Um,
it makes me, Vinny. It makes me think when I ever hear this, it reminds me immediately of Kim Clement's
yes,
prophetic word. He says, I'm speaking now of the regions of Iraq and Iran. He's going to free the people, and then
yes.
we're seeing the oppression upon oppression right now. It's getting because they know they're losing ground,
Mm-hmm.
and Donald Trump's doing his darndest to do exactly that, to help bring that prophecy to fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad on one hand, and we got to keep praying for the people, because there's brothers and sisters, there's millions of brothers and sisters
Mm-hmm.
in that region, and
Yes.
so it's really it's exciting and sad at the same time, to
Mm-hmm.
watch all this unfold.
Yes. As you can see, you're watching another video by Baghdad Post, where they basically denouncing the corruption of their government.
Yep.
And this is the reality that the Democrats doesn't want you to know. They don't want you to know this.
Nope.
Okay, they,
No.
they, they want to show you the stuff. They only concentrate on Trump because that's against their agenda. Their agenda is for us to continue. You see, one of the things that you guys don't understand is this. Let me explain to you before I show you my PowerPoint. If they believe that once they can impeach Donald Trump, they can remove all the trades that he has done. They can actually strip him out of the title of president. Okay?
Right.
If they say we can strip him out of the title of president, and once we can do that, we can return everything back what it used to be, which is basically have all these corrupt governments and countries taking advantage of us. That's what it's all about. That's the agenda of the elite, of the Illuminati. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's what they're trying to prevent Donald Trump to continue with his presidency. Okay, that's the
Right.
truth. That's the truth. So Democrats don't want you to know this because Democrats are in bed with Iraq, with the Iranians. They're in bed with China. They're in bed with Russia. The same Russia they are basically accusing Donald Trump to be part of it. And like I said, and now they want to get him because supposedly a record is saying that he wanted the ambassador to be fired. So they are using every little thing they can to put a witch
Well,
in the
Vinny,
White House. Do you hear
they're
me?
right. Yeah, I do. The thing about that recording is the reality is, the ambassadors serve at the pleasure of the president. So if he
Yes.
wants an ambassador removed, he certainly could do that. It's not a scandal.
Yep. Exactamundo. So I'm going to answer a question. Somebody asked me a question about what I think will Hillary Clinton return to run for president.
Right.
I having a meeting with the elite tomorrow. Okay,
Okay.
I'm gonna ask the question. Why I believe is totally irrelevant, but I will not be surprised if that witch can actually return back and try to win the presidency. Okay.
Well, she certainly, I believe, is setting things up that way. Is trying
Yes.
to, yeah. So
So I believe that they probably wants to push her back to run for presidency. And well,
well, Benny, was it you that was saying that you expect Hillary Clinton to basically ask for forgiveness and declare everything that she and the Democratic Party have done? Wasn't that you that said that, or?
the Democratic Party.
Yeah, that Hillary Clinton will.
Well, no, no, no. That was a prophecy. That's a
Okay,
prophecy. But you need to understand that everything comes on the right time,
right.
not in my time, in the proper time. The prophecy talks about that she will give up a testimony, okay, a unique, tremendous testimony that will shake the Democratic Party.
Right.
But that will be after she get caught. When she get caught, then she's going to give her testimony, because she's gonna become a Christian.
Wow.
She's gonna become a Christian. She's gonna convert a Christian, and she's going to be the president that just the prophetic word talks about, that she's going to be the president of Christianity in the United States, or the queen of Christianity. She's going to be big, okay? But before that, she needs to be cut, and she needs to repent. But you see, people, this is the part that most people, and I'm don't get me wrong, I'm not attacking nobody. I'm not attacking my brothers in Christ. But most of the people do not believe in repentance. Okay? They do not believe in repentance. And something that I truly believe, that when she actually come out with this testimony, is going to change the view for many Christians. Okay?
Interesting. Probably so.
Okay? I really believe that. So, if she can use somebody like me, who use profanity, who is a sinner, she can use Hillary Clinton.
It's true.
Okay? She can use Hillary Clinton. Do I like her? No. But that's the way the Lord probably gonna use her. No doubt about it. Well, you're going to see more things happening. Now, before I go to the... okay, hold on. So Maria Melares says that she's going to translate. Okay, if you want to translate what I'm in the chat room, that's fine. Okay? Just get in contact with me and we'll figure it out. All right. So, a lot of people wants to get right informed. I truly understand that. I'm very shocked that even Italians are trying to do their own chat room too. I can only read Italian, but I cannot speak it. So, look, so I got English, Spanish, Portuguese, and Italian. I just hope that Chinese don't come along, because I'm gonna be really lost. Anyway, so there you go. All right, guys. So we're going to have a lot of information today. So what we're gonna do? Okay, I think we can go to the PowerPoint, right?
Okay.
So let's do the PowerPoint. Let me just minimize this, and let me open the PowerPoint, and we can go through this. And like I said, Karen couldn't be today. She couldn't be present today because she just cannot connect to the internet. Hopefully next time she'll be able to do that. And now let me see, because I got a problem now with my computer. Alrighty then, where is it? Here we go. Okay. Alrighty, not really. Hold on. Well, yes. Let's do that. Okay. Alrighty then. Okay, so that was your presentation's goal. The Lord said, we are in the middle of when things seem at the worst. If you guys remember, not too long ago, I asked the Lord, Father, are we in the when things seem at the worst? Because sometimes I really feel that we are right there, right? Mm-hmm. And the Lord said, not yet. Also, the Lord have been telling us that we all going to be very afraid.
Right.
Okay? When I say these things, a lot of people in Twitter, they make a mockery of me, say, I'm not afraid. Now you see this outbreak from the coronavirus.
Exactly.
I will tell you something that you don't know. Okay?
All right.
Now we have to remember that the prophetic word talks about when things seem are the worst. It's not when things are the worst. Because if the Lord would have said when things are the worst, trust me,
Yeah.
it would be like the end of the world.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
But that's not it. This is what you think. It's the perception. Okay? It's your perception.
Right.
Your perception can be that tomorrow is the returning of Jesus Christ and our Lord. But that's your perception. In reality, it's not going to happen. It's in the Bible. Sorry. Okay?
Right.
Your perception can be that tomorrow we got the RB. It's your perception. Okay? But in reality, it will not happen like that. Why? Because we already have a roadmap. A roadmap is the prophetic word of King Clement.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So if you pay attention to the prophetic word of King Clement, then you will know that there are things that needs to happen before we get a blessing.
Right.
And I keep telling people, they asking me that all the time, Benny, when we're gonna have the RB? When we're gonna have the RB? And the same question all the time, to the point that I really get really pissed out because I keep telling the same thing. You need to go back to the prophetic word, read the prophetic word, and you tell me what are the things that are not fulfilled. Right?
Yes, exactly. And Benny, let me add this, that from what we really should be focusing on. I mean, this is you bring this forth all the time, but people just still don't get it. What we need to be focusing on, we are in the middle of this. Okay,
Yes.
we're watching the prophetic word unfold. So
Yes.
if we're doing the right thing, we're being excited and seeing what God has said through his prophet years ago. We're
Yes.
watching it unfold, and that should be your confirmation. That should be giving you more faith and excitement. Because again, I'll bring it right back to what's so important. Yes, our blessing is very important. But
Yes.
what God said was, he's answering the cries of his people in Iraq and Iran. Man, we can't even begin to imagine what they've gone through and their suffering and
Yes.
the oppression. And so that is what we are witnessing, and that's what we need to be about every day. Instead of, hey, when's it going to happen? Is that, yes, God's going to bring it forth, but be praying every day for our brothers and sisters, because there are brothers and sisters in bondage and oppression over there, and they're getting
Yes.
shot, and they don't have
Yes.
water, they don't have electricity, and the corruption's great. You think things are bad here, it's triple over there. So,
Yes, it's really bad. The situation is really bad. Unfortunately, the Lord told me, and this is your divine intel. The Lord told me that we need just a little bit more
yeah,
to be
yeah,
really, really bad.
yeah.
Okay? Just a little bit more to be really, really bad. So, watch. The Lord keeps telling me that we need to watch Iraq. Please pay
Okay,
attention to this. The Lord keeps telling me that we need to watch Iraq. We need to
okay.
watch Iraq because something is going to affect Iran tremendously.
In a positive or negative way?
Very negative way.
Okay, okay,
Okay? Something is going to affect Iran tremendously what they're going to do in Iraq.
mm, okay,
Okay? So please pay attention. I'm telling you right now. The Lord said, pay attention to Iraq. Something is going to affect tremendously Iran.
mm,
The something's going to happen in Iraq is going to affect tremendously Iran in a very negative way. Okay?
gotcha.
So that's what the Lord has told me. Okay? And that's your divine intel. I got a little bit more, but hold on. I don't want to get ahead. All right.
Okay,
So today is Friday, January the 24th. Is it 24? Yes, it
yeah,
is, right?
yeah, right.
And the topics we're going to be talking about are the following. We're going to be talking about two topics only. We're going to be talking about the elite's plans, and we're going to be talking about behind the logo. Okay?
Okay.
So the elite plans, as I told you before, guys, one of the major plans that the elites wants to cause to shake the financial system is a major hacking system. They want to hack a system. And what is behind the hacking? They want to bring us back to zero.
Right. Right.
Now, please pay attention because your guru are not going to talk about this. The media will never talk to you about this. And what I'm about to release, you can actually get me in trouble, but since it's an entertainment video, you already know this. Okay?
Right.
All right. Let's talk about this news. United Nations called for investigation after Saudi crown prince implicated the hack of Jeff Bezos' phone.
Oh my.
Why the United Nations are calling for an international investigation against a crown king, crown prince.
That's a good question. Why would they?
What is behind the hacking? Why would the United Nations just not even pay attention to this? Got it?
Right.
Watch what I'm telling you. When I tell you there will be a major hacking and bring us back to zero, it's because it's going to come in the most amazing, shocking way that you ever imagined in your life. Too bad I cannot do my pay-per-view to let you know exactly how it will happen. But all I got to tell you is that. This is just the beginning, people. Okay?
Wow.
This is just the beginning. Let me tell you how this is called. Should I tell you how this is called?
Yeah. Yeah, please.
Okay, it's called corporate spying. Are you listening? It's called corporate spying, okay? So, Amazon is the biggest store in the planet. There is no other biggest store in the planet than Amazon. Following that, that's eBay. After that is Alibaba. Got it?
Got it.
Who owns Alibaba?
That Chinese. I can't think of his
No.
name. Oh my goodness.
You don't know who owns Alibaba?
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I could see his face.
The prince for Saudi
Are
Arabia.
you serious?
Who else? What is called Alibaba?
Well, but the front guy is a Chinese dude. I see his
Yeah,
face.
man, I'm telling you. Watch. It's going to be priceless.
Oh man. Okay.
Okay?
Wow.
Watch. It's going to be priceless. Alright, so everything is happening because everybody wants to be aligned with a reset. When they destroy something, please pay attention to this because you're not gonna learn this from Ben Fulford. It's another retard. You're not gonna learn this from Ben Fulford. He's a retard. Okay? You're not gonna even learn this from anybody because they're fake. Okay? So let me explain to you why is that these things are happening now before the reset. As the reset collapse, I'm sorry, not collapse, as the financial system collapse, those who get the best information, those are the ones who's going to be on top. You understand? On
Yes.
top.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Got it.
So
Yeah.
the Saudis, they want something from this guy. If they can find out what it is, they're going to get it and they're going to use it against Amazon.
Which is why they hacked his personal
Yes.
phone.
Yes. I mean, who would dare to have suspicion that the prince of Saudi Arabia, somebody who needs to actually protect his image, can do something like that, right?
Right. So,
Right. So that's what they're doing. They doing
Wow.
because they want to be aligned before the reset happen.
So let me interject this, and you tell me if I'm right or wrong. Here's what I sense. We talk about the financial collapse, the change, but really we're witnessing it is collapsing now, and
It
there
is
will be
collapsing
some
now.
yeah.
Yes.
So we're going to see
We're
some
going to see,
events.
yes, we're going to see. This is something that Johnny has talked about it before. A long time ago. I know a long time ago I heard him talking about it. That during the reset, big corporations will fall.
Yeah,
And some corporation will go back. A new corporation will go on. This is it. This is it.
right.
He knows exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay?
he does.
So this is it. This is one of the things that you guys don't pay attention. But I let you know why things happen like that. This is the reason why they kick me out. Okay?
Yeah, because you're telling us the process,
Yeah, the
and
process. You know what I'm saying? So that's the
exactly.
reason. Okay. All right. So now let's talk about the Elise plans. So this is one of the plans that they did by hacking, right?
Right.
What the second biggest plan that they have is called. This is an old agenda they have. So they have this old agenda they had, and the old agenda was not to let people in or get out the United States.
Right. I remember that. Yes,
Okay? I've been telling you. I told you 2 years ago
you did. Yeah.
when they released the first phase of the building of the wall. I told you if you have money, get out of the United States because it's going to be a event that nobody will be able to get in the United States or leave the United States. It's going to be such a event that there will be chaos and panic in the United States. I would not be surprised that they use this event in order to prevent the wealth transfer. Okay?
So you're saying that could be this virus that they're using to do
They
that.
they are look, let me tell you something about the coronavirus outbreak.
Okay.
If you pay attention to details, you will learn a lot of things. Okay? This, what
Yeah.
you're seeing right now, is a virus. Supposedly, that is what it looked like, the coronavirus. But in reality, that is not the coronavirus you're looking at. That's the flu virus. Got
Okay.
it?
Okay.
That's the flu virus. And that picture came out in magazines. The real picture of that of the coronavirus look almost exactly as the AIDS virus.
Oh, wow.
It looked like this.
Huh.
Okay? Now, those little things that look like pimples all around the virus, those are the very strong defense that this virus has against common medication. That's what it makes it so deadly. So deadly. Okay?
Right.
Got it?
Right.
Okay, so one of the things that people don't know, and this is something that in my last show, I told you, should I tell you? Because I don't want to get in trouble. Remember I said that?
Yep.
Okay, all right, so one of the things that, and I'm just telling you the plan that they have, people, okay? I don't know if they're going to do it. I don't know if they're going to do it. I just let you guys know what their plan is. That's an old agenda they had, is to make this virus mutant.
Wow.
The Ebola virus that you're looking at right now is a new mutation version. This is the Ebola virus. Okay? They're muting it, and that's the same thing they're going to do it with the coronavirus. They're going to try to mute it. And the reason why they're going to try to mute it is to make it more difficult for people to get a cure or save people. Now, let me tell you what the Lord told me about 2 hours ago.
Okay.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
All right. I was just doing my thing, and all of a sudden the Lord started talking to me, and I said, what do you have for me, my Lord? And he goes, notice, said the Lord, that this happened right after the sign of the trade treaty with China, right?
Right. Yep.
I said, yes, Lord. He said, the elites are attacking China for signing that trade deal.
Yeah, it really put a stake in the heart of cabal
You know?
for the yeah.
So why?
Yeah.
Because that's basically the surrender of the cabal.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Yep.
not gonna take advantage of us anymore. So they're going to punish China
Yep.
by giving this virus, and hopefully they find a way to, to stop it, right? To stop it, not to
Yes.
make it. I'm not expecting a cure, but to stop it, right? To control it.
I don't know if you saw that post earlier, but there are a lot of people taking notice that the movie Contagion that came out in 2011
Yep.
is eerily similar because even the virus started from a bat,
Mm-hmm.
and it's similar in what's happening with this virus.
Hollywood has a way to predict what they're going to do in the future, people.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
Hollywood always have a way to tell us what they're gonna do. Okay, so
Yep.
yes, the bath is what they use. They use the bath to spread this how can I call it? I forgot the name. It's a war. It's an attack. It's a biochemical attack. All right,
Right.
and they using, and why they using China? Because China has the most people.
Yes.
Okay, and because they
So
surrender and they
they
sign the
did.
agreement. Got it?
Yep.
So that's the reason why they doing it. They doing it because they did not follow the agenda, the globalist agenda, people.
Right.
Now let me tell you something that the Lord told me.
Okay.
After January the 31st, please pay attention. Be careful, said the Lord. They're going to try the same thing in England.
They're going
Don't
to
be
try to spread
shocked.
that.
Yes, the Lord said they're going to try the same thing in England. They want to punish England for leaving the European
Union.
Union. See that?
Wow.
That's the resistance of the enemy, people. You hear it here. You hear this in divine intel. The Lord said that the enemy is trying to prevent the wealth transfer. He said, this enemy is trying to prevent my transfer, said the Lord. And said, and
Uh,
he repeated, said, most of you will be afraid. But I can assure you, said the Lord, I will free you. And right after I free you, I will give you your blessing.
Benny, you're right. There were so many people. Well, I won't be afraid. Even I kind of thought that too. But let me tell you something about. If you watch that movie Contagion, it doesn't end well. The movie itself doesn't end well. It's that bad. It's that drastic,
Yeah.
and it's and that this little virus that you can't really eradicate with medicine right off
Mm-hmm.
is that's dangerous stuff. That's
Yeah.
dangerous stuff. So
Yeah.
you're right. You're right. It is a time for but prayer is what we got to do. We got to keep praying, man. Just
Yeah.
like Joan in our chat room always said. She's bless her heart. She always like pray. Her little notes is pray.
That's right. Okay. So, guys, we have the promise of the Lord that He's going to free us. Okay. He's going to free us from this attack with this biological attack. I forgot about the name. Biological attack. And I warning right now, England. England, be warned. The enemy is going to attack you because he's not happy that you live in the domain of the globalists.
Right.
Okay,
Yeah.
and they're also going to send an example to countries that wants to leave the European Communion. Okay,
Wow.
those countries are Italy,
Hmm.
and the other country that wants to leave the European Communion is What was the other one?
France or Germany, was it?
No, no,
No?
not France. Not under that idiot.
Oh, not
Sorry.
Macron.
Nope, not even Germany. Try to remember what's the other one, but it's not Spain either.
Was it Hungary?
Spain could actually leave the European community if they don't come with agreement. Spain is one of them. Okay.
Right.
I prophesied that Spain was going to leave after a disagreement. It's gonna make it public. Okay.
Okay.
Because Spain is going to be protected by the Lord. Okay. And the reason why they're going to be protected by the Lord is because Spain was the country that spread Christianity around the world. He said that I haven't forgot you, Spain, said the Lord. You know, I haven't
Right.
forgot you. I will come over here. I will give you your glory back to Spain. Okay. So we're going to see the glory back to Spain in the near future. And a lot of countries will admire Spain. Okay.
Okay.
Because the Lord doesn't forget when He uses countries, okay,
Right.
and and in Christianity is the Lord is coming to save us from the enemy right now, okay, because He has a plan before He comes back. All
Amen.
right, so there you go. Now we're gonna be talking about behind the logo. We're gonna be talking about what's behind the logo of this guy, okay.
All
This
right.
logo of uh, the new United States Space Force. Okay, so let's take a look at what you don't know about the logo. Please pay attention because this is gonna go viral. All right, this is the logo. Now, within the logo, after when Donald Trump, this is what you don't know. When Donald Trump said that after talking to, let's go back what he says right here. Hold on. After consultation with military leaders, right? That's the elite.
Mm-hmm.
Designers, right? And
Right.
others. See that others?
Yeah.
It says others. Others are aliens. Yes, he met with aliens. Okay?
I like how
They
he does
came
that.
with an agreement, and this is what it's all about the logo. Please pay attention. I'm about to show you the logo and the secret behind the logo. Okay?
Okay.
Let's take a look about this star right here on the top. You see the star right here?
Yeah.
The star in the top?
Yep.
That star is called Alpha Centauris.
Ah.
It's the longest star in the universe that they know. In that star, that's what the majors. That's where it lives. That's where it gathers the uh, the uh, the organization of stars and planets
Uh-huh.
around the around the universe. So they had to put that the Alpha Centaurus.
Wow.
Okay. On your left side, you see stars, and you see another star right here. All these stars are part of the same organization. And on your right side, you see the same thing. You see
Yeah.
one, two stars right here, three stars right here. So that
Mm-hmm.
three stars plus this one is four. I got four. I got 11.
11.
I got four. I got 11.
Oh my. Oh
Okay?
my. Yep.
Now, those stars symbolize these constellations of all the people involved in the Earth Alliance.
Wow.
Okay? The Earth Alliance met with the President Trump and the military to design the logo because they're going to be using extraterrestrial technology. It's going to be a part of the disclosure coming out in about 2 to 5 years. By year 2025, we should have the total disclosure that they pretend to give.
Mm.
They're gonna start
Wow.
this year. They're gonna start this year giving just part of the disclosure, and we're going to have the interview. Okay?
So they've decided it's kind of a step by step process. They're not going to disclose everything at once.
No,
They're trying to.
they're going
Yeah.
to do it little by little.
Right.
Okay? Now, I want you to pay attention. There is the global Earth, and the way they show it, it has a web. You see that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a web because they're going to come out with another type of internet. Are you listening?
Okay.
This internet is going to be 100 times faster than the one that we have.
Mm.
Okay? And it's
Wow.
going to be 2.0 internet. Got it?
Wow. Okay.
Why is blue?
Yeah. Why is it blue?
Because we're going to have access to other planets.
Oh. Wow.
Okay?
Wow.
We are going to have access to other planets in the future. Now take a look at this round thing here that does not actually, there's a gap right here. See that?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's a gap right here. That symbolizes how much they're going to cover. They're going to cover 90% of the Earth. 10% they're going to leave it blank.
Why? Why is that?
Because by year 2030, that we're gonna have a situation that they're going to say we'll be invaded by the aliens
By 2030?
by 2030. It can be actually before that, but so far what we know is that 2030 is the scheduled year.
Okay. That the cabal or whoever
Yes,
says we're going to be in bed. We're going to
the Earth
invade.
Alliance knows about this.
Okay.
Okay, they knows about this. But because of the high-end technology, they cannot guarantee that they can cover the whole globe. So they have a gap, and it shows what is the gap. It's about 10%.
Wow. That's
Okay?
fascinating. Okay.
So we are going to see serious shit, people, I'm telling you. All right?
Can Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Who who revealed this detail to you? Can you say?
Well, I told you that I had so much information. I wish I could, give it to you.
Right.
But I can't until actually release it.
Gotcha.
Got
Gotcha.
it? I already knew what were they trying to do in the logo. They show me the logo actually. They show me the logo. Okay, and there's also a mystery of this pyramid right here. See that the pyramid?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is a three-dimensional pyramid.
Hmm.
This pyramid represents the UFOs of the future. This pyramid
Oh.
also have been seen around the United States and many other places around the world. Okay?
All right.
And why is third dimensional? Because we'll be able to go from one dimension to another dimension. They're gonna be open windows. We can go to other dimensions. Right now, we can
Wow.
actually go to many stars, just that the people don't know. Just like the people don't know there is about a million humans in Mars. They don't know this. Okay?
Well, essentially, that's kind of what you did when you got on that
Yes, on the
elevator.
elevator. Yes, exactly. Well, so when I got to the elevator, I got to go to Mars, and that's exactly what happened because they already have the technology.
It's
They're not
amazing.
gonna tell you that, but when they release it, then you'll remember.
That's fascinating.
Okay, so this is what it means. It means the tri-dimensional technology. They be using this type of UFO in the future. You will see this type to a spaceship, this type of spaceship that will symbolize the Air Force, the Space Force, and you're going to also see the Russian version and the Chinese version, And watch out for the British version. Watch out for that. Because they're going to be using stuff, and a lot of people are going to be asking a lot of questions. Okay?
Wow.
Because they're way, way ahead of the United States when it comes to aliens. Okay?
Okay.
So, just to let you guys know. Any other question you have?
No, I'm just fascinated right now. It's amazing. It's just kind of amazing.
There you go. So there you go. That's some of the things that I know about the logo. And you notice that also on your left side, the same pyramid. Okay, and on
Yes.
the right side is also the same pyramid. See that? Because that's gonna be basically the standard UFO or spaceship they're going to be using. Okay.
Well, another note. Speaking of forecasting great in the future, a lot of people are noticing this logo resembles strongly the Star Trek
Yes.
logo that they have
Yeah.
on their
That's
uniforms.
right. Mm-hmm.
That's
Yeah.
amazing.
It's a thing. So, guys, let me tell you something. For those baby boomers, and I'm talking about 40 plus, you're gonna be watching some amazing stuff before you die.
Mm.
Okay? Some of
Right.
you will be ready for this, but most of you will not be ready for this. Okay?
Well, I mean, here's the thing: it's that you're right because
Oh, that
it's
was my mom. Go ahead.
you know your little story about going to Mars, fascinating, but people can't wrap their. It's hard for people to wrap their mind around it because number one, you know, my I think I told this before that, but my niece who's in the Navy
Yes.
had an opportunity. She actually was supposed to scan her boss's computer, who has a higher security, and she was looking at photos of our base on Mars, and she assumed she's like 26. She assumed that everybody knew we had a base on Mars, and
She
then
assumed that?
yeah, she did.
Hey,
She
what
said, I
did I
said,
tell you last time? Didn't I tell you that when I went to Mars, the people make me feel like in home?
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I
Well,
felt like it wasn't home.
yeah, well, that's why she thought. And I said, honey, do
Yeah.
you realize that 2 years ago there was this Matt Damon movie that talks about going to Mars? It's
Yeah.
like, no, people, she did not know that we were not, just acclimated going to Mars on a regular basis. That's
Yeah.
fascinating.
And now you will see people like, was it the Tesla guy saying that he wants to send
1 million
one
people.
million people into Mars?
Yep,
Uh,
yep.
he sent him subliminal messages, something that we already had, that we already have 1 million people over there. That's what I was told. Okay. I saw a lot of Latinos, Mexicans, Salvadorians, white
Did you
people,
really?
Canadians. Oh man, I'm telling you, I saw a lot of people. You know, the worst thing is that we were just hanging around together, and we see these monsters. We call them monster because it's basically non-human,
Right.
hanging around with us. Just what can I tell you? It's just like just go and see the movie. What's it called? The
The Star
no.
Star
What's
Wars.
the black man? Men in Black.
Oh, Men in Black. Yeah, yeah,
Men in
okay,
Black.
okay.
Well, you see, there's something like that.
Oh my
Yeah, something
goodness,
like
that's
that.
amazing.
You hang around with other humans, and all of a sudden you see this creature. You know,
That's amazing. So everybody was like upbeat and happy. It's like they were home. They were
they're
home.
like getting home. They're making the best of their time there.
Wow.
You know,
That's
I'm
that's
not gonna
great.
lie. I'm not gonna lie. In the beginning, you're gonna feel weird because of the many aspects of the what you call it, the Mars, actually
The Martian landscape.
the gravity, the
Oh,
oxygen is different. Okay, so the gravity in the oxygen is different, and also I've been told that also affect you the what do you call the Jesus, I get all this, I'm getting so blank stuff when I try to speak like this, again my mind goes blank, and the reason is because they don't want me to express myself.
right.
Okay, the cabal doesn't want me to express myself. So right now they blocking my mind. They can do that.
Wow.
They
They can
blocking
do
my
that.
mind. Oh yes, they can do that. That's what I don't for I forget many words. I forget many things because they are trying to block the message. They don't want people to know this. Okay, and I'm
That's
telling you the
that's
truth. When I'm off the air, I can speak with people like that, and then I remember all those words. You know,
that's amazing.
yeah. So they can do it. They can do all that. Okay. Um, I'm trying to remember what the word was. Anyway, I think it's not that important, but I will let you know. I will let you guys know what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Um, so anyway, that was basically the secret behind the logo of the air of the Space Force. We're also going to have other logos coming out. Are you listening?
Yep.
We're gonna have other logos coming out, and also please pay attention because you're gonna learn this. You're gonna learn this from Divine Intel. You're not gonna learn this from anybody else. In the next year and a half, they're going to be so-called experiment gravitational energy or gravitation. They're going to manipulate the gravitational energies of the planet, of our planet, and we are going to be seeing chips already with gravitational force.
Hmm.
Okay, we're not going to be
Okay.
using gas or oil or any kind of stuff. This is gravitational stuff, basically UFO technology.
Right. Right.
Okay, got it? Because our planet has gravitational force. It's just our gravitational energy, and the people that the elite doesn't don't want you to know how to actually you can do your own ship. Do you
Hmm.
know that?
Did not.
Yes, you can do your own ship. You can do your own space. You can actually. They even told me, Benny, if I show you this, I bet you anything that your new car can actually also fly. They told me
Wow.
straight out. Your new car can actually fly. I can make it fly in less than 10 minutes, like that.
Oh. Oh my gosh.
He told me exactly. I was like, I don't want to know. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
I don't want to know. Thank you. So that's what's coming, people. Okay, that's what's coming. Watch all the things. That's part of the disclosure. Okay, that's
Hmm.
part of the disclosure. They don't want you to know. All right, guys. So if you want to help me continue with these shows, if you find me entertaining, if you find me that I can help you with this wedding of your blessing, there are two simple ways to give. You can go to paypal.me/the fake news show and donate whatever you want. Or you can mail me on Benny Wilson, that's 3680 Wilshire Boulevard, P.O. Box 1245, Suite P04, Los Angeles, California 90010. Okay? And
Okay.
the about PowerPoint is my personal opinion only about the reset and revaluation of the Iraqi dinar. The information I'm about to release is not for the new elite. Divine Intel and Benny Wilson are not responsible for your choices or losses. And that's one thing that I want to make also an announcement. I have several people coming to me asking me, Benny, could you please tell me if it's possible, if you can provide us with financial advice, even if I charge people for financial advice. For one thing is that I really appreciate your trust because the first thing that you need to have is trust to other people to give you an advice, right?
Right.
I really appreciate from the bottom of my heart your trust. Unfortunately, I got too many trolls and too many enemies for me to accept that proposal. Okay? Because they're going to use that against me. I know that
Well,
for a fact.
couldn't you do that in a private situation, not a
I
group or?
could, but there's no way I can protect myself if I do that. because I know they're gonna find out.
Okay.
Okay, so I make it public. No, I do not provide financial advice to anyone, privately or non-privately. I will advise you that you talk to a specialist, someone who actually works doing professional advice, financial advice, and not a financial advisor. Okay, and I'm doing it because I need to protect my family. And this old lady right here who's really getting sick again.
Oh, that's
All
right.
right, so that's my announcement, guys. So that was your divine intel. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for all your letters, your emails, and your beautiful wishes and your prayers. Um, what we're gonna happen now? Please pay attention, because I gotta let you know what we are going to do. Okay?
Okay.
We need to watch Iraq in the next 48 hours. I'm gonna repeat that again. We need to watch Iraq in the next 48 hours. We are about to be shocked tremendously. Okay? We are about to
Okay.
be shocked tremendously.
Okay.
It look, I'm not show you anything, but it look like by the end of next week, which is the end of the month, right?
Yep.
We are going to be, it's going to be a priceless week. Between 28, 29, 28, 29, 30, and the 31st of January. Watch what I'm talking about. Okay?
Benny, I think as the Lord just said, as you were saying that, I hear 7 days, and I think we're supposed to pray. Well, I'm going to do this anyway, beginning tomorrow, for the next 7 days, and for not only you but Iraq, Iran, my brothers and sisters. I think we need to be truly spiritually charged, especially in the next 7 days. I think that's what that means, for whatever
Yes.
reason.
Because, we're very close. We just don't know how it's going to happen, guys.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah,
All I know, and I'm going to repeat that again, the Lord keeps telling us, He told us a long time ago, I'm going to shock you, and I'm going to shock all your jets, and I'm going to shock everybody. Because it's going to be a shock. I heard Johnny talking about the chances that if they release the lower denoms, which by the way, this was the last week, they didn't do it.
right.
Okay,
Yes.
they didn't do it. All right, so I told you I didn't have no confirmation. If I had a confirmation, I will tell you, guys, get ready for your green light, because
Yeah.
they are going to release the lower denoms. I will tell you without no fear, because I got sources. They have nothing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
they have nothing. I'm sorry, but facts don't care about your feelings. Nobody has nothing. Okay? I've been saying it, and people just get it personal. I had a brother in Christ that he ultimately, asked me for forgiveness. He got really emotional because he thought I was out attacking Frank 26. And I never
Yeah.
attacked the brother.
No, no, no,
I
no,
never
no.
talk about anything bad about him. I mean,
Right.
look, he can believe whatever. The Lord even told me, don't touch him. The Lord told me that what about him? Because I found it very weird. I'm not attacking him. I just find it very weird the way he talks, right?
Right.
The Lord said, no, don't touch him. So we got to a conversation, but ultimately we talked nicely, and and that's the thing that actually bring us back together. We need to be careful.
Yeah.
This is not about fanatism. This is not about, hey, I'm a fan from this guru and screw you. It's a fact about finding the right sources.
Well, it really is, and I'll channel my best Pastor Karen here on this, and it's, Benny, we really appreciate you and love you for what you've done, and it's so evident that your desire is to bring us to an understanding how truly this really is God's agenda.
Yes.
And for us to understand that, we won't be looking at other stupid sources and looking at the in, because the money is not what it's about. The blessing is wonderful, it's amazing, it's beyond our wildest dreams, and yes, joy. But if we're what's got me excited right now is the fact that I've really realized how truly his word is being fulfilled. And
Yes.
that is incredible. The God of the universe is has told us what's going to happen, and we're watching it happen. If that doesn't excite you, then you're crazy. You're absolutely crazy.
Hey, what the? How many times I have said it? I have said it all the time. Who, what God, what type of God will not love you so much that He needs to prepare you before things happen?
Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Before it happens, He told us about we are going to be afraid. A lot of people are afraid because of this virus. He told us about that everything we know about the RB is going to change drastically, and boom, we got everything changed drastically. Now we are trying to figure out what's happening, right?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. The Lord keeps telling us, He keeps talking to us, okay? He keeps talking to us because He loves us so much that He wants us to prepare us.
That's incredible.
That's what I want you guys to understand this. Divine Intel is not about Benny. It's about the Lord.
Amen.
It's about figure out what is the plan behind, what is the mystery behind the revaluation of currencies.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
We've been so right that the gurus hate us because of that. Okay? The gurus hate us of that.
Yeah, they
Seriously.
do. They really
Okay?
do.
They don't talk about nothing of this. They don't reveal the things that later on they say, man, I remember this retard called Benny mentioning in this video show, and now it's coming out. How many times I have come up with people like that telling me that? A lot of people.
Countless. Yeah.
Countless times. All right? So there you go, guys. All right, so this is a wrap out. I want to thank you, Frank, for coming over here and talk to me.
My pleasure. It was
All
my
right,
pleasure.
thank you so much. And let me just play one more song because the Lord asked me to play the song. Okay, so I'll talk to you later, Frank.
All right, brother. Sounds
All
good.
right, that was my jet, Frank. He took the time to call me and spend my divine intel with me. We hope that next time we're gonna have back Karina back in our show. So right now, guys, I want to thank you for the bottom of my heart one more time. And the Lord says, play this song. Because very soon, we're going to be thinking about the same thing.